This week, we're joined by South Shore Brew for an in depth conversation on their first year of business and their adjustment to COVID-19 and the recent events.
Cory, Jen, are you there?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. So before we begin, before we get to the meat of everything, tell us a little bit about yourself and how South Shore Brew got started.
Okay. So we are a married couple. We've been married for uh, it'll be 7 years this year,
I was
and
about to say, Cory, you got to remember that.
yeah, because I always say 8 years, but we've been dating for 8 years, so 7 years, and I think about year four, we decided, we wanted to do something. Jennifer's family is from South Shore. Her mother was raised in South Shore. Her aunt still lives there. Uncle still lives there. And we always talk about how vibrant the community used to be, and just how South Shore was just the place to be in the '70s and the
Mhm.
'60s. The historical community. You got the cultural center. You got you got the mosque. You have a lot of other staples. You got the golf course. So there's a lot. I mean, it's one of the very few predominantly black neighborhoods with lakeside property. And so, in doing so, Jennifer, as part of her capstone for a master's program, she did an environmental scan of the neighborhood,
Hmm.
needs assessment, and saw like, hey, understanding that South Shore is considered a food desert, not necessarily having a lot of healthy food options and places to patronize. And that wasn't always the case, but we know that our black and brown communities have been divested over the years. And so, we took it upon ourselves to want to be a part of the revitalization of the neighborhood.
Okay.
And long story short, she was driving down the 290 on her way home one day, and saw a poster of the Neighborhood Opportunity Fund. And we had already been talking about starting a coffee shop on our own. And one of my fraternity brothers in Boston has a coffee shop called Deli Cafe. I reached out to him and wanted to see like how realistic would starting a coffee shop, a small startup coffee shop, in this neighborhood. How much sense would it make, right? And with the community embrace it, and will we be able to do right by the community in the way that we envision? And so, you know, everything kind of everything kind of just worked out in that we applied for the neighborhood opportunity fund. We won it. We had a strong business plan already put in place, and really our charge was to create a vibrant cafe that embraced and embodied the South Shore neighborhood, right? Neighborhood pride. This is a very proud neighborhood, right? A lot of culture, a lot of community. Folks rep South Shore really hard, and so you know, we wanted to be a part of that, right? And again, Jennifer has historical roots here, and I'm from the west side of Chicago, and so I kind of understand, the importance of coming back to your neighborhood and being a part of that change. And so that's kind of how it came to be. And we the rest has been history. We've been open for since February of 2019, and we're excited about what the future brings.
Oh wow, has it only been a year?
Yeah, it's been a year and what, 4 months?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
some change.
I know time flies, right?
I genuinely, I actually thought it was a lot longer than that. I thought it was like 2018.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was longer than that.
yeah.
But either way, um, first of all, and again, congratulations on opening up. It seems like you're thriving. Um, and now, how have you fared since COVID? How have you adjusted?
Yeah, so I think we're adjusting like everybody else day by day. The first thing I think we wanted to be sure about was keeping the team employed, keeping them safe, of course, but
Mhm.
how can we keep our team with steady paychecks while we also reimagine what South Shore Brew could be during this time, while holding true to our mission. So I think each day, like we reflect on, okay, this happened today. Okay, this is new. Okay, this happened with the mask. Okay, this is how the neighborhood is responding to this. And then we take that information and then just try and pivot as we can.
One thing I appreciate, and you guys know I love not only your coffee, but the fact that you hired Gio, who is a magician. But,
It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
he's
He was
amazing.
in there juggling mini balls this morning. Okay.
yeah, and Jennifer mentioned our mission. I don't know if I hit it on the first point, but like all of our employees are South Shore residents, right? So we hire within the neighborhood, right? And that was also part of our mission is to really, create, job readiness, employ folks and really put the money back into the pockets of folks who live here, right? And so I think that relationship that we have with our employees is very unique because they are. They also embody that pride that we
Yeah,
within our mission statement. So it's a great relationship, and our employees enjoy the folks that come in, the customers, the patrons. So it's a community, right? It's more than just a cafe. Like it is a safe space. It is a place where folks can come together, see friends that they haven't seen in a long time over a cup of coffee, a smoothie, panini, whatever. And it's always a good vibe. We try to play culturally relevant music at all times and be aware of, what's going on as far as in the community and society at large. And I mean, if you look at the wall, you see Black faces, right? And so we definitely embody Black excellence in all things Black.
you kind of actually helping me segue into the next thing I wanted to talk about was your events. You talked about pride in the community and the people in the community, and I noticed that you all have quite a few events since you opened. Do you mind talking about some of the events that you held?
Yeah. So going back to like our business plan, and our mission, we said that we were going to be committed to bringing at least 2 events per month with to the shop with the idea of showcasing all that the South Shore neighborhood is about, all the good that's here. Um, so sometimes that turned into maybe 2 or 3 a week, which was really, really exciting. And so we've seen a wide variance of events. We've done book readings. We've had the Obama Foundation come and do a storytelling series. We've had Emerald South hold their board meeting there. I think the space inspires people. And so, yeah, I think, it's just like, oh.
Yeah, we've also had like real estate. Like I mean, we've had a lot of great events again to showcase the neighborhood, but also like events that folks can come to and learn something from, right? So it's informative events, right? But also we've had fun social events.
Birthday parties, being an amenity, like a space for the neighborhood too. So
You also support other businesses as well. I know you get your pastries from another Black-owned company, correct?
yeah, so we get something we pride ourselves on. They're Black, right? Black women, but the food is also really good. So Give Me Some Sugar, she does a lot of our pastries, and Lane's Bake Shop, she does the peach cobbler that folks like. We also try and partner with different vendors. So like we did a celebration for one of our team members, and a woman from the neighborhood by the name of Jocelyn, she's a balloon stylist. And so she came in and she did a balloon set for Sydney that's actually still up at the shop. So anytime that we're doing something, we really think about who in the neighborhood can support us first. And then we kind of just start there.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. I didn't know there was a such thing as a balloon stylist. That's new to me. So in the wake of everything that's happened, you're one of the few businesses that remained untouched. So what are your plans on to reactivate the community? How do you plan to approach that, rather?
Yeah, I think part of the reason why we're untouched is because of our neighbors across the street
Yeah.
that chase looters away. So we like to say it was us kind of sitting in there and being vigilantes, but it was our neighbors across the street who called us to tell us that they had to be forceful with looters. And so we took them coffee for that. So we appreciate that. But we've also identified ourselves as a Black-owned business. And of course, when you come inside of South Shore Brew, you feel the Black pride. But I think it's also been an added bonus to just to kind of put it outside. So I think part of the reason why maybe we weren't hit is because we treat everybody with respect and dignity when they come into the shop. But like, it's by the people for the people. So I think people know that around.
All right. I mean, that's it. That's it, guys. So if you don't mind sharing your address and your social media.
Yeah, our address is 7101 South Yates Boulevard, Chicago, Illinois 60649. And what was the other question? Was it email or handle?
Social media. Social
Okay.
media. You know,
It
these young
is at South Shore Brew Chicago. That's the Instagram. And then South Shore Brew Chicago on Facebook. We have a fan page.
Awesome. I really appreciate you guys for your time.
Oh,
I
thank
really
you.
do.
Appreciate you.